Good morning. I wanted to talk to you this morning very briefly about severing etheric cords. So, many of us believe that we create bonds of a sort. An etheric cord is what it's called to each person, every experience, every place we've ever been. An attachment might be a better word, more descriptive word. Now, these attachments, these cords remain in place, connecting us to this person, place, event, thought, feeling, until they are severed. So this means we keep a connection with things that feel good as well as things that do not, to places. Something I've found very effective and that I often share with my clients is the process of severing these etheric cords. Now, if you know me at all, you know that I believe in calling on spiritual support, whether you're calling them angels, spiritual beings, something else. I'm not sure what language is right for you, but I like to call on Archangel Michael. And I simply ask him, I do this when I'm laying down in bed at night because that's what feels right for me. I ask him to please sever all etheric cords which no longer serve my best and highest good. It feels freeing. It feels wonderful. I want to assure you, in no way does this sever a connection to the ones we love. Those bonds of love remain. They're continually rebuilt and reinforced. Did you hear the language that I deliberately choose? I ask you to please sever all etheric cords which no longer serve my best and highest good. Use the language that feels right for you. You can find all sorts of versions of a prayer or a meditation or a request if you search the internet. This is what I use and what feels right for me. The first time I did this many years ago, I was feeling overwhelmed with a lot of things that were happening in my life. Because real life is like that, right? There's stuff. And I remember lying in my bed that night. I was alone. My husband was at work. And asking for this to happen. And I'm going to explain to you what I felt. And I know that it makes no logical sense, but I don't know how else to say it. I felt the most excruciating pain along my shoulder blades, as though something was being cut. At the same time, it didn't hurt. I had an awareness of that severing, but I was not hurting. And when it was complete, I felt amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, I continue to do this fairly often. Sometimes I forget, and when I find myself becoming overwhelmed, it is something I call on again. And I've always found it very healing, deeply comforting. I have never again experienced that sensation. Instead, what I always experience is a lightening of my heart, of my emotions and feelings. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I hope it does, because I don't know another way to explain it. If you choose to do this, remember you're safe. You are always safe and protected when you are connected with Creator, God, Spirit. This is simply asking for more assistance from the other side. And I believe that's a gift that's ours for the asking. Namaste.